This is the Roulette Master, and I cannot wait to share with you the incredible new split dozen roulette system by Todd. I'm going to show you everything that he's been doing to make money in the casino. He said this is incredible. Let's go ahead and place the bets, and I'll show you everything that he's been doing to win money. And we're going to start with a $3 bet on a split with the same color. Let's start with the 912. You can pick whichever one you want as long as it's in the same color. And then we're also going to start with a $10 bet on black. That's a $13 total bet. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That's a 24 black. Okay, that's a win on color. So when that happens, we just go ahead and rebet and spin. We're up $7. Now when we get a loss, we're going to add something to this bet. I'm going to share with you here in a second. But it's again the same $13 bet since we won on black. That's another win on black, 29 black. And that's a $7 win. So fantastic. We're up 14. Let's just rebet and spin.
No more bets.
That's a 1 red. And that's a loss. And when you get a loss, the thing that you do next is you add another $3 split. Let's do that first. And it also has to be same color. Let's go ahead and pick this one right here. And then we're going to add $1 to the bet on black. Now we have a $17 total bet. And let's see what we get here. That's a 27 red. That's a loss. So now we add another split. Has to be the same color. It doesn't have to necessarily be red, but it has to be the same color. We'll go with the 27.30 now. And then we'll add $1 more to the bet on black. And this is a $21 total bet. That's a 14 red. And that's a loss. And he says once you have 3 of them out there, what you do next is you add $3 to each of the splits. So let's do that. And then you add $1 to the color. So now we're at a $31 total bet. That's a 00, so that's a loss. So we add $3 to all of those splits. And then $1 to the color. Now we're at a $41 total bet. But there's a lot more to this, so make sure you stick around because there's going to be another stage coming up here. And that's another loss. So we add 3. And then we add $1 to the color. All right, let's go ahead and spin. And then when we finally get a win on one of these splits, there's going to be another step coming up. But man, those zeros are rough on us. 0 right after a 00. Man, it happens when you're playing roulette. You have to be ready for it. We're going to add 3 to the splits. There we go. And then add $1 to the color. So temporarily we're down, but once we get a win here, I'll show you what to do next. And that's a 35 black. That's a $29 loss. So let's add $3 to each again. And then $1 to the color.
No more.
All right, $71 total here. That's a 7 red. Another loss, so we just keep adding $3. Then add $1 to the color. Now we're at an $81 total bet. That's a 17 black. That's a loss, so we'll add again. Then add $1 to the color. Now we're at $91 total bet. That's a 13 black. Okay, that's a loss, so we'll add $3 to each again. I can't wait till we hit one of these and see how much it pays. We're at $101 total bet now. That's a 29 black. Okay, that's another loss. So we are getting down, but this is a $2,000 bankroll, so we're okay there. We just just have to be patient until we get one of these split wins, and then there's going to be a stage 2 coming up here. That's a 5 red. That's a loss, so let's add $3 to each again. Then $1 to the color, 121 total bet now. That's a 21 red. And we finally got one. That's a $473 bet. And now he says the next step is you put $25 on 2 of the 12s once you get a win. So let's go ahead and do that. And hopefully next time we'll get a win sooner. And then he says if you win or lose, you start over. Okay, but we got the win. Okay, so since we went so long without winning, we haven't won much yet. In fact, we're down $4. Let's start over again here, and let's pick some different splits this time. But let's get back to the dollar units. 3, 3. I'm sorry, we start with just 1. Okay. And then we have $10 on black to start. Okay, that's a $13 bet. Let's see if we can get it to work better for us this time around. That's a 28 black. That's a $7 win. We'll just rebet and spin. And that at least gets us in the positive here.
No more bets.
And here we go. That's a 3 red. Okay, that's a loss, so we'll add our second split. And then we'll add $1 to black. And let's go ahead and spin again here. That's a 9 red. That's a loss, so we'll add one more split at $3, and then we add $1 to black again. Now we're at $21 total bet. And that's a 24 black. Okay, and that's a $3 win there. So we do not increase the bets. We just rebet and spin. Let's see what we get here. That's a 22 black. $3 win. So we just stay right there. Let's rebet and spin. All right, come on. That's an 8 black. That's a $57 win. Fantastic. So again, we hit one of the splits. We're up 36, and he says that the first thing that you do after you get the win is you put 25 on 2 dozens. So let's do that. And then whether you win or lose, you go ahead and restart. Ooh, we lost that one though. That's a 4 black. So let's see where that puts us. Now we're down 14 again, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and let's go back and start on the 9-12 again this time. They just have to be the same color. And $10 on black. And spin, and let's see what it does this time around. Let's see if we can get this rolling. That's a 0 to start, so that's not fantastic. So we add another split for $3. And then add $1 to the black. That's a $17 total bet. That's a 32 red. That's another loss, so we add another split. And then we add $1 to the color. $21 total bet now. And then again, you stop at 3. That's a 33 black. That's a win, so we just stay right where we're at, and we don't increase.
No more bets.
And here we go. That's a 21 red. All right, we hit the split. That's a $33 win. So now we do 25. Let me switch the units on 2 of the dozens. Oops. There we go. And then whether we win or lose, we restart. Oh my goodness, this has been the worst luck ever. That happens when you're playing roulette sometimes. We just have to stick in there. So let's start over. You start over whether you win or lose. Let's go for the, we switch that back to dollar units again. And let's go back to the 912 for 3 and 10 on black.
No more bets.
All right, let's go ahead and spin. Oh my goodness, another one. We've had a lot of zeros today. Look at that. That's crazy. All right, but it happens. We'll add another split, add $1 to the color. Now we're at 17. But just because we have a rough start doesn't mean we have to have a rough finish. So let's keep this rolling. That's a $5 win. And so we'll keep the bets the same and spin again.
No more bets.
That's a 4 black. Okay, that's another win, so we'll keep the bets the same.
No more bets.
All right, here we go. That's a 31 black. Another $5 win, we'll take it. Let's rebet and
No more
spin.
bets.
That's a 20 black. That's a $5 win. All right. Up or minus 51 right now, though.
No more bets.
At least we're getting some wins here. That's a 10 black. Okay, another $5 win. Rebet and spin.
No more bets.
All right, come on. Let's see if we can get a split. It's an 8 black. Another $5 win. Let's rebet and spin.
No more bets.
So it goes a little bit smoother until you have to start increasing on the 3 splits that are left, because we're continuing to get a bunch of $5 wins here. We're minus 36 though still,
No
so
more bets.
we still need to get some splits to get ahead, and we have the bankroll to be patient. So let's do that. That's a 16 red, and that's a loss. So we're going to go ahead and add our 3rd split, and then add $1 to the color.
No more
Let's
bets.
go ahead and spin now. That's a 12 red. And we hit the split. Fantastic. So now that triggers stage 2, which is to put 25 on 2 dozens.
No more bets.
So let's go second and third again. Well, we haven't won one of these in a while. We've lost almost all of them, but we finally got the win. Okay, so now we're finally up again. So let's go ahead and we'll stick with, let me change that back to dollar units again, and let's go back to that 912 again. And then 10 on black.
No more
Okay,
bets.
if there weren't so many black numbers, I would have gone back to the, recently I would have gone back to the black splits there, but that's a loss there. And actually, I shouldn't have put all 3 out there. I'm sorry about that. That was a mistake. So it should have just been on this one here, on 912 first, and then 10 on black. But now it'll be 11, and then we'll add 1 more because we lost. So sorry about that. I made a mistake there. That cost us a little bit of money, so let's build it back up. That's a 31 black. Okay, and that's a $5 win, so we just rebet and spin.
No more bets.
So we just add a split after losses. I accidentally added all 3 in after we reset. That's a $5 win there. We'll take it. Let's get back up and make some money here. Come on. That's a 30 red. Okay, that's a loss, so we're going to go ahead and add 1 more split, and then add $1 to the color.
No more bets.
Now we're at $21 total bet. That's a 36 red. That's a loss, so we're going to have to add 3 to each of the splits, and then add $1 to the color. Okay, let's go ahead and
No
spin,
more bets.
and let's get back up. That's 11 black. It's a loss, so we'll increase all those.
No more
Okay,
bets.
$41 bet now. That's a 22 black. That's a loss. So we'll increase all those again. And then $1 more on black. You can see we're minus 60, but this is a $2,000 bankroll, so we have plenty to work with. We just need to start getting some wins, and that's a 34 red. That's a loss, so we'll increase all those by 3. Actually, did that one too much there. There we go. They should have 15 on them. And then 16 now on the color. All right, here we go. 13 black. Okay, that's a loss, so let's increase. And then $1 on black. Let's go ahead and spin here. That's a 24 black. Another loss, so we will increase again. Accidentally took one away from there. There we go. Then we'll add one more in here, and let's go ahead and spin.
No more bets.
That's a 4 black. Okay, that's another loss, so we'll need to increase again here. All right, here we go. All right, now we need to get a win. We're at $91 total bet, but we have plenty in the bankroll to do so. So let's get some wins. That was close, but we didn't get it. So let's increase again. Oh, one too many there, and then $1 more on the color. Let's go ahead and spin, and I think we can pull this or turn this around here, but man, a double zero doesn't help much, does it? So let's increase again. We're minus 376 now. We've had lots of zeros. And then we'll add $1 to the color again. We're at 111 total bet now. I love a good comeback though. Let's see if we can get one. That's a 20 black. That's a loss, so let's go ahead and increase again. Okay.
No more
And
bets.
spin. That's a 27 red. Okay, we finally hit a split. That's $473 win. We're back up 28. Okay. Now we need to do 25 on 2 dozens. And spin, and whether we win or lose, we restart, according to Todd. Oh my goodness. How many zeros are we going to get? That's at least 6 zeros in this one session. That is crazy. But let's start again. You start again, win or lose. So here we go. But let's switch those back to dollar units again. There we go. And then we'll put 10 on black.
No more
And
bets.
spin. Here we go. That's a 23 red. Okay. Oh, actually, I did that wrong again, guys. I'm sorry. I did the same thing I did last time wrong again. I should have just been the 811. And then now we'll add the 1720. And then 10 on black. Sorry about that, Todd. I've messed that up twice on today's, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it right, and we're gonna get back in profit here for you. That's 11 black. All right, there we go. So that made up for some of that dumb mistake I just made there. So we're back up 17 at least. Now let's go ahead and put 25 on 2 dozens, and whether we win or lose, we restart. Okay, we finally got a win on one of those. We've had so many losses on the dozens, but at least we're back up now. We're up 42. Now let's get ahead even more. So let's go back to the. Let's see. We can do. Let's do some other ones we haven't done yet. But we need to switch back to dollar units so we can put our 3s out. Let's do 1013 to start, and then 10 on black.
No more
Okay,
bets.
let's go ahead and spin. That's a 22 black. Okay, that's a win, so we'll just stay right where we're at and rebet and spin.
No more bets.
And then when we get a loss, we'll add one more. Sorry, I made that mistake twice where I accidentally put all 3 splits out. Not sure why I did that, but we got it fixed now, and we lost that one, so we're going to add another split. And then we'll add $1 on color there. But just realize I probably cost Todd about $20 or $30 there at least on those 2 losses. But we're going to get back ahead here, and there's another loss, so we're going to add a 3rd split. Let's add the 26.29 this time and add $1 to the color. We're at 21 now. And I'm not giving up on this one. We're going to get this ahead. And that's a 23 red. And that's a $21 loss, so we increase. So the color goes up by 1 and the splits go up by 3. Okay, now we're at $31 total bet. Be fun to hit one of these early on in the sequence, and that's a 23 red there. That's a loss, so we'll increase those again. 3 on the splits, and then $1 on the color. We're up 41 now. That's a 30 red. Not good, so let's increase again. Okay, now we're at $51 total bet. 31 black. Okay, and we got a win, $195 win. So now we're up $121. Okay. And let's go 25 and 25 again. Again, whether we win or lose, this is stage 2, and whether we win or lose, we reset. And we got the win, so things are turning around for us now. Okay, so even after all that craziness earlier and a few mistakes, we're up $146 now. So let's go ahead and place the bets again. Let's find some different ones. Let's see here. Why don't we... Well, let's go back to the 9, 12, 18, 21, and 27, 30 again. And then 10 on black.
No more bets.
Okay, here we go. Let's say 35 black. Okay, that's a $1 win there. Okay, so we'll just rebet. And actually, I'm sorry, I did it again, guys. What is wrong with me today? Okay, so we should have just added the 9, 12, and then the 10 on black. Okay, at least we caught that. I caught it that time before I lost any more money. I'm losing it today, guys. That's a 1 red. Okay, so let's go ahead and add another split. After that loss, add $1 to the color and spin again. I don't know why, I just keep wanting to put all 3 splits out. I don't know what it is. And that's a 28 black. It's a $5 win. We'll take it. We're up $139 now. Even after all the mistakes and all the horrible zeros, I think we've had at least 6 or 7 zeros this session. We're up, so it's turning around. And let's go ahead and add our 3rd split now. And I guess the main thing is don't do what I did and accidentally put all the splits out a couple times. Just remember to add 1 until you get 3, and then you don't add any more. And there we hit a split right there for $33. Now we're up $155, and we go to our 25 each bet.
No more bets.
And let's see if we can get another win. We had a bunch of losses on these earlier. And we got another win. So things are turning around for us. Okay, now we're up $180. And let's replace those bets and actually just do one of them this time. Let's do the 10, 13 and for 3. And then 10 on black. And spin. All right. That's a 6 black. That's a $7 win. So we're up $187. We'll
No
just
more
rebet and spin. If we hit a bunch of black numbers here, we could get a bunch of small wins. But that's a 3 red, so that's a loss. So we're going to add another split. Let's do 28.31. And then add $1 to the color and spin again. That's a 34 red. Okay, that's a loss. So we'll add our third split. And then we'll add $1 to the color.
No more
Now we're
bet.
at $21 total bet. And that's a 24 black. The $3 win, so we'll stay right there and we won't increase. Alright, let's
No more
rebet
bet.
and spin at 21 here. That's a 21 red. That's a loss, so let's increase. And then $1 on color.
No
Now
more
we're
bet.
at $31 total on black. It's a 27 red. Another loss. Let's increase. Oh, just one on that. $41 total now. That's a 16 red. Getting a bunch of total losses now and not even getting the colors, so let's keep increasing. Okay, we're still up though. Let's go ahead and spin. We're at $51 total bet. That's an 18 red. It's because we're hitting all these red numbers. And let's go ahead and increase again. And then $1 more on black, $61 total. We could really use a split right now. We just keep hitting red numbers. That's the worst thing that can happen if you decide to pick the black splits and the black color. And let's go ahead and increase again. Okay, now we're at $71 total bet. The good thing about this is it doesn't increase that fast on the progression. And that's a 33 black. That's a loss, so we'll increase again. Okay, now we're at $81 total bet. With a $2,000 bankroll, you can play a long time with this one and wait for something good to happen, just like that. That's a $333 win. Now we're up $251. Okay, now this is starting to feel pretty good. Okay, let's go 26.29 on this next one for 3, and let's go 10 on black. We've had a lot of reds. Let's hope that the black numbers come around here. That's a 34 red though. Okay, and that's a loss. So we'll add our second split. Let's do the 8.11. Then add $1 to the color. Now we're at 17. That's a 13 black. That's a $5 win, so we'll leave it the same. We're up $243, even with with all of my mistakes and with the bad luck with all the zeros. So that's a good sign. That's a loss there though. Let's add our third split, and let's see here. We'll add the 10.13 and then go $21 total now. That's a 19 red. It's a loss. Let's go ahead and increase. Let me get that right. And then add $1 to the color. Now we're at $31 total. That's a 36 red. That's a loss. Let's go ahead and increase again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 1. $41 total bet now. But again, very small and slow progression for a large bankroll, and that's a 14 red. And again, just like before, the last time we starting out with a huge string of red numbers when we're betting all on black. So you can see that's not good for the balance until we hit a win here. And
No more bets.
let's go ahead and spin. I am noticing though that if you do bet all on black, that when you finally do win, it's a much bigger win. So that's a loss. Let's increase them again. So I would actually recommend, even though this is not going well at the current time, we're still up $112.
No more bets.
I would recommend not picking red numbers though, because if you stay all on black, when you finally get the win, it's gonna be big enough to get you ahead more. And let's increase again. And let's go ahead and spin again now. We're at $71. And that's a 17 black. We should have bet on that one. So let's go ahead and increase again. Okay, now we're at $81 total. It's a 25 red. And that's a loss, so let's go ahead and increase.
No more bets.
And here we go. It's a 23 red, so we know we lost that one. Let's keep increasing. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. Because all the ones where we bet red on the splits, when it finally hit, it didn't make up everything that we needed it to make up. So let's go ahead and let's keep increasing. Boy, we've had a lot of red numbers, though. That's the only problem. And a million zeros, right?
No more bets.
So here we go. That's a 3 red. That's a loss, so we'll increase again. But I kind of want you guys to see what is going to happen if we do get down a lot and we finally get a win. If we stay all on black, is it gonna recover everything? And that's a 6 black. That's a loss, so let's increase again. And I think that it will if you stay all on black. And we still have $1,500 left in the bankroll. We're just waiting for one of these splits to hit. That's a 12 red. That's a loss. So let's go ahead and increase again. Okay. And let's go ahead and spin. We're at $141 total bet now. It's a 27 red. Another loss. This is going to be exciting though when we finally hit one. I can't wait to see what it's going to pay. Alright, we just need one of those black numbers to hit. I think it'll be pretty good. That's a 15 black. That's not the one we wanted though, so let's increase again. Okay, we're minus 788. We still have about 1,200 left in the bankroll. That's a 30 red. That's a loss. So let's increase again.
No more bets.
And hopefully this one will work out before we do get to our bankroll. But it did really well for a long time. Oh my goodness! Just as I said that, I finally hit one. $747 hit, and let's see if that recouped our losses. And it did not all of them. So so we're still minus 200 after that. So remember, we do have the 25s that we're supposed to do afterwards. Let's go ahead and do that. That's stage 2.
No more bets.
That's a 26 black. That's a win. But that still leaves us down $177. That's because we went on a really bad run there. We had at least 6 or 7 zeros as well. But at times we were up over $250, so we could have easily cashed out. And I'm sure Todd would have cashed out when he was up that much. So remember, if you're up a good amount and you're playing, always cash out. I just like to play as long as possible so that you guys can see the ups and the downs of each system. And sorry for the couple mistakes today, but sometimes when you're playing a new system, you do that. You just have to jump back on board and don't let it bother you and get back to what you were doing. And that's what we did. And again, we got up a really good amount we could have cashed out with. Finally, we just went on a really bad run there. We ended up down almost $200. But let me know what you think down in the comments about this one, whether you love it, hate it. Let me and Todd know. And sorry, Todd, I made a few mistakes there. Hopefully that didn't make too big of a difference. But let everybody know what you think too. I think betting on the same color does help you recoup more though. That way, when you finally hit one of the splits, you hit the color as well, and brings you back a lot further. And hope you guys enjoyed this one. Remember to send your systems into roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. And I pick a new one every single day of the week, 365 days of the year. So keep sending them in. I love seeing your guys' new systems every day. And we'll keep searching for the best roulette system possible each and every day at 7 a.m. Central Time. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.